Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's Wraith here, back with another video. So I know I haven't posted in a while, and the reason for that is just because basically right now I'm just kind of a little bit bored with the game and just kind of waiting out for Season 3, or Chapter 2, Season 3, or whatever you guys want to call it. And obviously with the delays, I was obviously going to post probably last week, but then since they just keep delaying the season, I was like, you know what, I'll just take a little break. But I decided to make this video just to kind of help you guys out and basically prepare yourselves for Season 3 and how to start getting ready for it and start preparing for solo FNCS, these trio cash cups, and eventually even trio FNCS. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you slap a like button on it. Comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, use creator code WraithFN in the item shop, and let's get right into the video. So for the first tip I'm going to give you guys, and this is going to be super important, especially for solo FNCS, is you need to start learning how to win every fight. Now I've talked about this in previous videos, but in my opinion, being able to win fights is so much more important than endgame knowledge, rotation knowledge, just game IQ, whatever the case is. But winning every fight is going to be so important, especially like I said in the solo FNCS, where you can have the best endgame rotations, you can have the smartest IQ, but if you can't win off spawn, you can't win if someone W keys you mid game, well then you're never going to show off your endgame skills, you're never going to show off your game IQ, right? So what you need to do is just start practicing trying to win every fight. Now obviously it's a little bit easier said than done, it's almost nearly impossible to win every single fight, but you need to start learning how to handle yourself if someone pushes you mid game when you have almost no HP, or if you get body shop snipe, how to come back from that and win the fight. Like there's so many things, and the only really way you can do that is like there's two really good ways. Is one, just play more. Like I know that seems super obvious, but literally just play arena, like play solo arenas and just practice. If you see someone, don't be scared, even if you're lower HP. Obviously if you're 10 HP, don't push, but just push them. Play aggressive. If someone pushes you, don't run away, don't launch pad away, unless obviously you're 20 HP, that's the right play, launch pad away, but just don't play scared. Like fight for fight. You win, perfect. If you lose, it's no big deal. You lose some arena points, who cares? At this point of the stage, arena points are about to restart anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So just play aggressive, and if, like I said, if someone pushes you, play to win. Don't be playing scared. Like practice how you would play in the tournament. If they push you and they hit you for 100 damage, maybe instead of cowering and boxing up and trying to pop minis, and they're just W keying you the whole time, shoot back a couple of times, build up height, and then pop minis if you hit them a couple times or something like that, right? Don't play scared. Just learn how to start winning your fights, because like I said, if you can't win fights, how do you expect to start doing good in arena FNCS or solo FNCS, or not arena FNCS, solo FNCS, or even trios FNCS, right? So trust me, learning how to win fights is going to be super important. Now my next tip, and this is going to be a little bit of a controversial one in my opinion, but I'm personally doing this right now, and a lot of pros right now are doing it, even Sented's thinking about it, and it's taking a small little break. If you feel overwhelmed and you've been grinding for months now, or you've been playing 8 hours a day, 6 hours a day, even 4 hours a day, you've been playing every single day for the past year and a half, right now where it's kind of dead a little bit, is right now would be a perfect time to kind of reset your mentality, take a couple days off. Like for me, I'm taking a week and a bit off. I'm still playing like whenever I feel like it, I'll hop on, or I have free time, hop on with some boys, play some creative, or play some arena solo and just kind of vibe, but I'm not grinding right now. And the reason for that is, yes, I 100% agree, putting in more time than other people is what's going to make you and give you the chance to get to the top. But if you've just been grinding for so long, it's actually like really good just to take a small break, reset your mentality, make sure you're not getting burnt out, because burnt out is so common, especially in gaming or sports or whatever the case is. So trust me, I know it seems a little bit counterintuitive when you see Benji and Mongrel and all of them grinding, but they're still improving every single day, and they're young, they don't really get burnt out as much. But if you're feeling a little bit tired with the game, you're frustrated, or you're just not having maybe as much fun, trust me, take a week break, play some other games, or only maybe just play like creative for like 20 minutes a day with your friends. Go outside, go chill with some people, play another game, like I said, whatever. So many different opportunities you can do. Just take a small little break. Like I said, you don't have to, but in my opinion, taking a small break here or there is definitely beneficial. And right now, since nothing's happening and solo FNCS probably won't happen for another like 2 months, in my opinion, I'd say this would be the perfect time for just a small couple day break. So now the next thing I'm going to say to start preparing for Season 3 is you need to start slowly looking for a trio. Now this isn't that important, like don't push put outside everything else and just start every single day looking through Discords or whatever the case is for looking for a trio. But slowly keep your eyes out. Ask your buddies maybe if they're near your skill level. Ask them what they're doing. Ask them if they want to practice a little bit. Every here or there, like late at night or something, just look in Discord and maybe see if you can find two people or a person that have similar placements to you that you want to maybe try out with. And every so often, like I said, don't worry about it too much right now, but you should try and start kind of looking for a trio, right? Because the earlier you start practicing, the better it's going to be, the better your comms are going to be, the better you guys are going to sync up together, you're going to know each other's play style. So if you guys can find it, if you can find a trio right now, that's perfect. Like, that's prime, because by the time trio cash cups roll around, you guys will be really good. You'll be practicing. There'll be trio customs you can play. Probably, like I said, trio cash cups will be coming, which will be a really good practice. And then even for next season, trio FNCS, right? So if you've been practicing from now all the way to trio FNCS, you are probably going to have a very nutty trio. Now, obviously, like I said, don't push everything aside just looking for a trio. If you can't find one, it's not a big deal. Like, you have months, like probably 2 months until trios cash cup start, and even like 5 months until trio FNCS start, right? So take your time, but I would say just start looking, start kind of going through Discord, start going through your friends, like I said, and just kind of start looking and paying attention and see if maybe you want to try a couple kids out. So my next tip, and this is similar to taking a break, it's if you have been playing the same routine over and over again, and it's very specific, like let's say, for example, you're doing Kovacs for an hour, you hop on, you play creative for an hour, free build for an hour, play customs, play arena, creative, Kovacs, get off every single day, or whatever the case. If it's similar to like that, this would be the time, even if you don't want to take a break, maybe for a week, just switch to a different schedule, right? Maybe just play arena all day, or maybe play creative for like 3 or 4 hours. Maybe take a break from Kovacs, or take a break from VOD reviewing. Or if you don't VOD review as much, maybe just spend some more time VOD reviewing and not really worrying about the in-game things, right? Like I said, it's very important to have a schedule. Having a schedule is so key to helping you improve and getting to the top level. But it's good once in a while just to take a break from it, kind of just play what you want to play. Like, for example, like what I'm doing right now, like I said, is the odd time whenever I feel like hopping on, I'll hop on and I'll play arena or I'll play creative. I don't really have a specific thing in mind. I'll just play what I want to play. If I want to play some Kovacs, I'll hit some Kovacs, right? So instead of, if you don't want to take a break or you don't want to stop grinding, just play what you feel like playing. And like I said, it's very important to have a routine and have a schedule. But for maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just take a little bit off, play a little bit more fun, and you'll, trust me, you'll just feel way more energized. You'll feel way more intertwined with the game. You're just going to want to grind so much more, right? Because again, that's the same thing as getting burnt out. If you just get burnt out, you're not going to want to grind, you're not going to want to play, you're not going to want to do anything, right? So just switching up the routine is another really good way to get that grind and get that spark going again without taking a break. So let's say for those people who maybe don't want to take a break or don't want to quit their grind or want to put in even more time and grind right now that everyone may be taking a break or whatever the case is, 100%, I completely say that is good. If you don't feel like you need to take a break, there's no need to take a break. But for those players, I would say whatever you're struggling with right now, try your best to work on and fix before Season 3 happens. So there could be a variety of things, but you need to be able to see with your own eyes what you're struggling with. Or maybe ask your friends and say, hey, like from when we play together, we play trios, we play duos, whatever the case is, what do you see that I struggle with? Is it maybe your game IQ? Like, do you struggle with rotations? Do you maybe not make the right play in a lot of times? If that's the case, maybe watch a little bit of your own VODs and watch how you die, or watch pro VODs. Is it your mechanics that struggle? Then maybe you need to play a little bit more creative and maybe some Kovacs or whatever the case is, right? Maybe it's your mentality that struggles. Well, then maybe you need to hop in arena solo and just practice that when you die, just being like, hey, this is why I died. Breathe, deep breath, and move past it, right? Because especially with solo FNCS, it's going to be very frustrating. You guys are going to want to quit. Trust me, solo is probably the most frustrating, in my opinion, the most fun, but the most frustrating kind of gameplay. But whatever the weakness is, you have to be able to find it, or like I said, ask your friends. And right now would be the perfect time to kind of break it down. If you're already a nutty mechanic player, like you can just crank the sickest high ground he takes and you have the best aim and everything like that, but you don't realize that your game IQ's lacking and you're not the greatest rotator, well, then you're never going to be the best player or the best possible player you can be, right? So you need to realize and figure out what you need to work on, what you're struggling on, and start working on it. Especially, like I said, this kind of downtime area where there's nothing happening, this would be the time to work on whatever you struggle on. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you slap a like button on it, comment what you want to see for a future video, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.